What's going on, YouTube? It's your man TWC Hollow. We here in the Hollow's Den. We back for another video. Today I'm talking about my top 10 tight ends for the NFL for this upcoming 2025 NFL season. So let's get to it. I'm gonna do like I did last video. I'm gonna start from 10 to 1. So for number 10 coming on my list, I got Dalton Kincaid from the Buffalo Bills. The Bills, he had a good season last year, just solid season. He still averaged 13 games played, 44 receptions on 75 targets, 448 yards receiving, but had a 10.2 average, only 2 touchdowns. But Dawson Knox, is there, so I don't know if he's there or not. But Dalton Kincaid will be having the #1 tight end spot for the Buffalo Bills, and that Buffalo Bills offense with Josh Allen will always be a top 10 passing offense. So I look for him to have a good season, and he cracked the list at my top 10 tight end list. Number 9, I got Evan Ingram from the Denver Broncos. He had a little off year for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Only 9 games played, 47 receptions on 69 targets, 368 yards, 7.8 average, 1 touchdown. But in the Denver Broncos, Bo Nix in that offense, the tight ends is the main priority in Sean Payton's offense, and tight end will definitely get the ball. You still have Marvin Mills during the wide receiver room is still cool, but look for Evan Ingram to be a sleeper tight end this year, and he will be having a good season for the Denver Broncos. Number 8, I got Tucker Kraft from the Green Bay Packers. Green Bay Packers, they use the tight ends a lot. I like the Packers. I like Tucker Kraft. 17 game play, 50 receptions on 70 targets, 706 yards receiving. He had a 14.1 average with 7 touchdowns of the year for the Green Bay Packers. So the tight end spot, I could have him higher, but I got him at 8. Some people have 9 and 10, but I think 8 is respectable because he's still up and coming, and he's a young player, so it's only the second year in. Well, now number 7, I have TJ Hockenson from the Minnesota Vikings. Last year, Hockenson only played 10 games, coming off that ACL injury, 41 receptions, 62 targets, 450 yards. Still had a 10.1 average, and 11.1 average yards, but 0 touchdowns. But that will change. JJ McCarthy's quarterback for this year, and Kevin O'Connell, he gets all the quarterbacks ready, so and he plays to their strength. Deep ball threat. Hockenson, he still will be valuable, and he still will be a top tight end. It just they have a new quarterback and a new system. Not new system, but it's just Hockenson is not. He would not have the season he had last year. He came off the injury. Try to battle back. Get his yards up. But he got a full season this year, and look for him to have a top end, top 5, top 8. Numbers for the tight end spot. Number 6, I got Travis Kelce from the Kansas City Chiefs. 16 games played, 97 receptions on 133 targets, 823 yards, 8.5 average, 3 touchdowns. The Chiefs, they're going to always be there, but the offense has got to step it up. I think Travis Kelce, he's coming in. I don't know if this is last season or not, but I look for Travis Kelce to get almost 900 to 1,000 yards receiving this year, with 7 touchdowns. I look for the Chiefs, and Patrick Mahomes, they get back to their ways, get back to their winning ways, and get back to their rhythm ways as well with a tight end spot and Patrick Mahomes. So Noah Gray still there as well. I think Travis Kelce is going to go out this season with a bang. But for number 6. Number 5, I got Mark Andrews from the Baltimore Ravens, and he's coming off, a good season. We're not going to talk about what happened in the playoffs. It's a whole new day, a whole new season. It happens. 17 games played last year, 555 receptions on 69 targets, 663 yards receiving, to 673 yards receiving, a 12.2 average, and 11 touchdowns. So just don't not sleep on the Baltimore Ravens, and don't sleep on Mark Andrews. Like I said, he's a top 5 tight end. He has his numbers. Lamar Jackson will find him. You still have a couple of our receiver spot, but him and Isaiah Likely. Look for Isaiah Likely. I could have had him on the list, but Isaiah Likely, make sure I watch out for him. He's servicing. So them 2 tight end spot with Derrick Henry, it's going to be nice. The Baltimore Ravens offense, they just got to execute, and we'll see how far they go in January. But Mark Andrews is my number 5 tight end. Number 4, I got Sam Laporta from the Detroit Lions. 16 games played last year, 6 receptions or 83 targets, 726 yards, 12.1 average of 7 touchdowns for the Detroit Lions. Reporter, he stepped it up at the midway through the end of the season. Detroit Lions, they look new on offense. They have a new identity on offense, but Sam Laporta is still going to get his numbers, and Jared Goff will find him. And the Detroit Lions, they got a tough task this year, but the offense is built for it. They still got Gibbs, Montgomery, Amon St. Brown. So it's not too shabby, but new offensive coordinator. We'll see how that goes. But Laporta will have his numbers, and he still is a top 5, top 4 tight end in the NFL. Number 3. I got Trey McBride from the Arizona Cardinals. He had a 29% target share last year. Was valuable for the Arizona Cardinals. Kyler Murray came back late in the season, November, but when he came back, it was still production. 16 games played, 111 receptions of 147 targets, 1,146 yards receiving, a 10.3 average, 2 touchdowns. Look for him to get that touchdown rate up this season for the Arizona Cardinals. But Trey McBride, man, he's a top 3 tight end, and I think he's going to have a monster year. He's got to get in that end zone more, and I know Kyler Murray and Marvin Harrison Jr. coming, they will be good on offense. So Trey McBride, just look for him numbers to get better, and he's young. So Arizona Cardinals, Trey McBride, top 3 tight end. I got him at number 3. Number 2 and number 1, they can go either way. But number 2, I got Brock Bowers from the Las Vegas Raiders, coming off a hell of a rookie season, 17 games played, 112 receptions of 157 targets, 1,400 yards, 10.4 average, with 5 touchdowns of the year for the Las Vegas Raiders. It was a hell of a year. Even though Aiden O'Connell was a quarterback, he still got his numbers, as I just repeated, for the Raiders. But now you got Geno Smith, you got Ashton Jeanty. The offense looks a little revamped, but Brock Bowers will still be the number 1 option for the Las Vegas Raiders. And just look for them to have another stellar season. No sophomore slump. But number 1, I got George Kittle from the San Francisco 49ers. Last season, he had 15 games played, 78 receptions off 94 targets. This only 1,006 yards receiving, but 14.1 average and 8 touchdowns, man. 4 receptions for 49ers this year. The wide receiver room is not looking too good, but George Kittle is there and Brock Purdy is there, and they look to have a lot of target share and win rate and down the field, plus off the play action. Christian McCaffrey is coming back. He's healthy. So look for the play action game to get better for the 49ers. And George Kittle will be a valuable, high volume target for the 49ers, with this offense, how they look this season, with the wide receiver room. They just traded for Sky Moore literally today. So for 49ers, you still got George Kittle, but he will be the number 1 tight end option for the NFL this season. He's going to get the ball. He's going to get the ball. And that's my top 10 tight end list, So let me go back over from 10 to 1. I got Dalton Kincaid from the Buffalo Bills at number 10. Evan Ingram from the Denver Broncos. Tucker Kraft from the Green Bay Packers. Watch out for him. TJ Hawkinson from the Minnesota Vikings. Travis Kelce, Kansas City Chiefs, is going to go out with a bang this year. Mark Andrews from the Baltimore Ravens is going to revitalize the season. After whatever, we're not going to talk about that. But number 4, got Sam Laporta from the Detroit Lions. 3, got Trey McBride from the Arizona Cardinals. Watch out for the Cardinals offense. And Brock Bowers, number 2 from the Las Vegas Raiders. And number 1, George Kittle for San Francisco 49ers. So that's my top 10 tight end list. Let me know. Oh, yeah, my honorable mentions for I have Kyle Pitts and David Njoku. I just don't know how Kyle Pitts is going to go with that offense. For the Atlanta offense, the offensive line has a lot of problems. Those for Michael Penix Jr. We'll see how that goes. But Kyle Pitts, man, I want him on my list, but I just can't be that biased, and it's all about, can he produce, it's just about the system, how they're going to set him up. So hopefully we'll see how that goes. And if Kyle Pitts stays with the Atlanta Falcons next season, but other one on my list, David Njoku from the Cleveland Browns. We just don't know how the Browns season going to go quarterback-wise. No shade, but, the pass game with him, he is a valuable target. It just got to see how the Browns offense goes for the season. But those are my honorable mentions. And like I said, my top 10 tight end list is here. George Kittle, number 1. Brock Bowers, number 2. Trey McBride, number 3. Sam Laporte, number 4. Mark Andrews, number 5. Travis Kelce, number 6. TJ Hockenson, number 7. Tucker Kraft, number 8. Evan Ingram, number 9. And Dalton Kincaid at 10. Comment and subscribe. Let me know your list on your top 10 list and how you feel about my list. You know, I got more videos on the way. We're looking for top 10 offensive linemen from by teams in the NFL. So that'll be our next video, and then we're gonna go to the defense. So tune in, like, subscribe. More videos on the way. We're trying to get all these videos before the season start. Maybe by the end of the month, by the 31st. But we got more videos on the way here in the house then for NFL and NFL content. Preseason come back on this weekend, so we have the videos up for that. But tune in, like, subscribe here in the Hollows Den. More videos on the way, and much appreciated. It's your man TWC Hollow, chilling the Hollows Den. We still in the slums, getting it done, man. Still in the Hollows Den, and we are out.